What is up, beautiful people? It's your girl Cam, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be setting up my faith journal pages for the month of May. So welcome back to my channel. This is Piece of the Plans. My name is Cam. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I do hope you find something here that inspires you. If you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified every time I post new content right here for you. If you are an OG, girl, welcome back. You know what's about to go down. We're going to set this journal up for the month of May. I appreciate your support so much. And let's get into these good planner and journal decorative items. Okay, let's get into it. So I do have this image for the month of May. You know, we'll be celebrating Mother's Day. And I have this image of a mom with two children. I think these are boys. I have two boys, and I'm going to say they're boys. It could be a girl and a boy, but I'm going to say they're boys because I have two sons. This is what we're going to use for the intro page, for the cover page for the month. And then for the May calendar, I'm going to be using Let's Get Planned, her May monthly kit. I have hauled this before. It has all kinds of beautiful artwork, and then some monthly headers and script items that you might need, like payday, bill, vacation, meeting, birthday, anniversary. And then there's a quote here that says peaceful mind and grateful heart. There's some birds, some more deco, another page of deco here. I love how Let's Get Planned utilizes all of the space on her sticker sheet. She's got some holidays for the month in here: Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, and then some more items that you might need for planning your days of the week, date numbers, more of that decorative piece. And then I'm going to do a mashup for my currently section with Let's Get Planned and Anika's Kreative Kloset. So we're going to add some of these pieces. We're going to mash up some of these Anika's Kreative Kloset pieces with the Let's Get Planned. So Anika's got some of these brightly colored flowers here. I'm going to skip those for this particular spread and go more toward the yellow, the pale yellow flowers. That's going to match this Let's Get Planned set. And I'm going to pull this girl in and some of the more muted colored flowers, and I'll use this girl and these flowers in another spread. Okay, I have these great functional pieces I'm going to add in as well from Anika's Kreative Kloset. We'll use quite a few of these, not all of these boxes, but we'll use quite a few of these. Okay, so now that we know what we're using, girl, let's get into it, because I'm super excited to set this up for the month of May. First thing I want to do is set up the intro page. I'm going to keep it really simple because I think for my intro pages, simple is always best. Just not to do too much. Just keep it nice and simple and sweet. So I'm going to put this image as close to the center as I can get it. Then I'm going to grab my Pigma Micron 10.5, and I'm going to draw a little border around this image, and I'm going to write the word May in here. So I'm going to do a cute little border around this image, kind of like a little Art Deco border. And I'm stopping. I'm using a dot grid journal, and I'm stopping about 2 dots down from the bottom so I can add this little cutout in my border. I really like doing this type of border. Just think it has a beautiful effect when you're done. And let's see, I could write May across the top, or I could write it across the bottom. I think I'll put it up top. And I normally like to write it first with pencil, just in case I make a mistake. And I can fix it, just like I did there. I'm not super happy with how those alphas look, so I'll just come back in and tighten that up. Great. Then I'll go over it with my micron. Now I want to check and see if I have any cute little quotes that I can add to. I think I have a Mother's Day quote, actually. I'm just going to check and see if there's more than one quote, and maybe we can grab one for this intro page. I see one that says forever in my heart. That's good. Okay, so maybe we'll go with that one. So I've got this poem here that I can break that up and use it across different pages. And then there's also, I think, Happy Mother's Day here. And there's Mother's Day right there. So I think I'll take Forever in My Heart and put it on this cover page. Just grab it. Just got one sticker. And then, of course, we'll come back and revisit this entire kit when we get to Mother's Day. I love that. Forever in my heart. Beautiful. I think I want to grab a few of the little butterflies off of this page and add them into these corners. I think I want to do that. Let's see how it turns out. I've got plenty of these little butterflies. And so I think, and they're in different sizes, which is great. Oh yeah, that looks very, very cute. Very good. And I've still got plenty of them left to use on my currently page. So, oh, I think that's adorable. Adorable. All right, so intro page to the month of May is done. Let's move on to the monthly calendar. Okay, so this month I shifted my calendar down a little bit on my journal pages because Let's Get Planned designed this beautiful like double header for the month, and I really didn't want to separate it. I'm sure you could use this piece that says May across the top and this other piece across the bottom, but I just did not want to separate these two pieces. I wanted to keep them together, so I just made this top portion of my journal a little bit longer to accommodate for that. And I'm so glad that I remembered to do that before I started drawing it out, because I would have been crushed if I had drawn this the normal way and then I didn't have enough room for this header. So I'm glad I remembered to kind of take my time and draw this in a way that would allow me to use both pieces at the top of this calendar. So there's the first portion of it. And I'm not going to try to line it up like exactly next to it. I don't think that's necessary. I think we'll get the point if I just kind of put it kind of close to it. It doesn't have to be like right up on it. I don't even really want it to be right up on it. I think leaving that little gap there is actually very pretty. It adds a little bit of interest, a little bit more interest to it. Okay, and then I'm going to try to line the second half up, and I'm using my dots in this grid to kind of help me line it up. Then I'm going to do, again, a little gap in between and line up the second half of this image, the bottom half of this image. Love, love, love that. Next, I want to add my days of the week and my date numbers. So I'll do that super quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my days of the week in and my date numbers. Everything is all set up for the base of the calendar. And now I want to go with this little quote here and add this into the spread right here where I have this blank space. I think that will look super cute. So I'm just going to add it in here and try to kind of center it in this little space. And then the rest of these stickers, I'm probably going to use on my currently page. I don't think I told you what this quote said, but it says, "May all the days this month be filled with love, peace, and harmony." And I think that is absolutely beautiful. And I want to add a little flower, not a flower, a bird. I want to add a bird to this quote, like right next to the quote. Just sit him right there. I love that. Okay, now I want to add a little bit more deco. So I'm going to grab this image of the girl sitting in the meadow, laying in the meadow. I'm going to add her in here. I'm just going to add her right down here in this bottom corner. Just right there. And then I think I will add these cute little feet in the meadow on the left side of the calendar. I think I'll just put it right here near the bottom. think I'll add a few of the butterflies. And I have a little bit of space left here. So I think what I want to do is put a couple of boxes here and add maybe 3 affirmations for the month over in this section. I kind of feel like I want to do some of these hexagons. I think I'll do 3 hexagons. And in each one of these hexagons, I will write an affirmation. I think that's what I want to do with this space. Yeah, I think 3 is the perfect number. I don't want to add, I was going to add 4, but I think 3 is the perfect number. And then I think I'll add a flower in this empty space. So this flower and these boxes are from Anika's Creative Closet. Remember, I said in the beginning that we're going to do a mashup. So yeah, we're going to mash this up here. Love, love, love that. Okay, and then finally on this page, I want to add the holidays that I'm aware of and that we have stickers for. So we've got Cinco de Mayo, which is on May 5th. And we have Mother's Day, which is on May 12th. And Memorial Day on the 27th. And then my youngest son's birthday is on May 2nd. Love, love, love this mashup between Let's Get Planned and Anika's Creative Closet for the monthly view calendar. I think it turned out beautifully. So let's move on to the currently page. All right, so we're going to continue the mashup between 2 of my favorite shops. And I'm going to add the header and some of these flowers, maybe this doll here from Anika's Creative Closet, this doll here, and then some of these muted tulips. So let's start with the header. And I just, oh, I love Let's Get Plans currently page stickers. I mean, I love, love, love it. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I think the last time I put my currently vertically up the side, I think this time I want to do it horizontally here. I think using a currently page is such a great way to just kind of document your personal history and each month kind of look back on what your favorites were and some things that you were enjoying. And another way to just experience some gratitude for all of your favorite things in the month. Life can be challenging, right? So it's good to have a place for you to reflect on your gratitude. I wholeheartedly believe that. So I'm going to put the currently right next to the word may. Might need to put these letters a little bit closer together. So I don't run out of space here. I think we're going to make it. I think I do need to come back and straighten up this C. It is down quite a bit lower than the other letters, and hopefully it will be nice and pull up. There we go. I think that looks great. So let's go in with this beautiful sticker. And let's get planned. And I will link both of these shops down below in the description box. These are, for real, y'all, two of my favorite shops and shop owners. Just sweet people. Always creating beautiful products, and products that both of them are very intentional with what they create. Products that really do help us to focus on, like I said, gratitude, affirmations, positive affirmations for your life. I just really have so much high regard and respect for both of these shop owners. And that's real talk. I want to pull in some of these functional boxes. And let's see what all sizes I have here. Oh, I have so much to work with. I think I'm going to use this box across the bottom. This is normally the section where I put my like my intentions for the month and my prayers for the month down in this section. So I think we'll do that. And maybe add one more of these. And add this girl here and add her in that section where I have intentions, where I'm going to put, I just know this from having used Let's Get Plans monthly, or her currently Kits Before, but she's got monthly intentions, this month's intentions, this month's prayer, this month's reflection, and quote of the month. So I just want to kind of get this section ready for those elements. I think I might need to move this up just a tad. If I can pull it up without making a mess. Okay, good. Gonna slide it up some. Just because I don't want this little girl to cover the entire box. There we go. That's perfect. I want her to be there, but I don't want her to cover up everything. Okay, great. And I want to do something similar on the right side of the page. So let's grab some of these boxes, like pretty much a planner full box size. If you use a traditional planner, it's just kind of the size of those boxes that you might have in your planner. Okay, so I'm going to put a box here. And a box on this side. And I'm going to grab the other set of these wildflowers and put them in between those two boxes. So it's balanced, but it's varied. Like it's not the exact same setup, but there's a little bit of balance there. Kind of what I was going for. Okay. Then I want to add this orange. I think would also look good on this page. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to grab this doll and put her up toward the top of the page. I'm going to let her stand on an orange box. And I think this will go because we've got some orange in some of these wildflowers. The predominant color in here is the yellow, but we definitely have some orange in here that we can pull out. And I'm going to grab this box that came on that sheet. This sheet was from Anika's Creative Kloset, and I want to add these two boxes right next to her. Then I'm going to grab another one of these long boxes. Let me go back to the sheet that I was actually pulling them from the first time. And add a couple of these boxes on this page. And I'm going to add this image from Let's Get Planned. I think I'm going to put this image here. I think I'm going to go back and grab some more of those hexagons. And I think I want to create a little hexagon section here. And I may actually do the same thing on the opposite page. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how it goes. Oh yeah, I love that. And then let's do something similar on this page. Let's put some hexagons in this corner. My brain loves to see like balance on the page. Like if there's one thing going on this side, it's also going on the other side as well. My brain really likes that. So I'm happy with how that's turning out. Now I think I want to go in with a little bit more deco. All right, y'all, this is how my May currently spread has turned out. I absolutely adore this. I think the only thing that I will change is I think I might go in and do a border around these 2 pages. I think that'll make it pop a little bit more. Let me do that super, super quick. I know this video has been long, but you know, these setup videos for the month, they just get like that sometimes. But then once you do it one time, then you're set for the entire month. And to me, there's just something about putting a border on a page that just, I don't know, to me, it just kind of seals the deal with the page. Especially when you have a lot of things kind of floating around, like I do on this page. Something about adding a border grounds it. It just kind of grounds everything down. Yeah, I can't really explain what it is, but something about adding a border to pages like this really just does it for me. It just makes everything kind of, I think it ties everything together. And like I said, it just grounds everything on the page. So I love how this turned out. I have a whole bunch of different categories. Let's Get Planned gives you so many categories to reflect on. I've got praying for, loving, eating, drinking, watching, grateful for. I love that I put grateful for right under her picture because she just looks so grateful and so joyful. I love that. celebrating. I'll put my month's intentions here, my month's prayer here. I love this little girl from Anika's Creative Closet. We've got feeling, favorite scent, in the news, quote of the month, self-care, going, charitable act, this month's reflections. I'll come back at the end of the month and write a little something in there, a little blurb about my month in here. Listening to workouts and planning. I love how this turned out. And here is my monthly spread. I love how this turned out as well. Just love the girl in the meadow. Like, how perfect. How perfect. And finally, my intro page for the month. And I will link the shops for all of these images down in the description box. But this one, I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'll definitely put it down in the description so that you can find it if you're looking for some good Mother's Day images. They had a whole bunch of different images for Mother's Day, mothers of different skin tones, different ethnicities, in these clip art kits that I found on Etsy. So make sure you check those out. So that's going to do it for me, y'all, for this video. I thank you so much for joining me for this monthly setup. I know this was a longer video than usual, but it does take a minute to get these pages all set up and ready to go. Once you get them done one time, then you're done for the entire month and you can just fill these pages in as you go. So I hope you have a great week. I hope that your entire month of May is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. See you next time.